Hey, this is Tim, licensed loan officer. Today on this video, we're going to talk about best credit cards to build your credit in 2025. Thank you so much for watching, and I want to let you know what this channel is about. This channel is all about first-time home buyers, buying homes, buying investment properties, leveling up, budgeting, credit, all that good stuff. Now in this video, we're going to talk about the best credit cards to build your credit for 2025. Now I found this article off of Yahoo and I really didn't read it yet. So we're going to kind of go through it together. And then I'll give you my recommendations and my feedback. And I'll also put the article down below. And if you have more questions, let me know, okay? All right, we're here. So best cards to build your credit for 2025. And it says here that building your credit is essential to qualifying for various credit opportunities that help you reach your financial goals, which is very true. Credit is becoming more and more important. I mean, landlords check credit. Some employers are checking credit. To rent a car, they want to see if you have credit. But how can you be eligible for credit if you have limited credit or poor credit or no history? That's true. It's kind of like a paradigm. You need payment history, but if you don't have any payment history, how do you get it credit, right? So fortunately, there are credit cards that have stricter guideline requirements that can help build your credit. The best credit cards to build your credit will depend on your unique situation and goals. For example, a student credit card could be perfect. Recommendation, they talk about Discover and a secure card. So most of these credit cards are going to be secure credits because it's designed to help you build your credit. Now, the first one they have on this link is called the Chase Freedom Rise. This is best for credit card beginners.
Yes.
Now, this is kind of recommended for a student, but it's also a credit builder. It has no annual fee. That's good. It doesn't have any welcome offer. The APR, this is basically the interest rate, is 26.24. Now, just note that all credit cards are considered unsecured debt. Unsecured debt means it's not backed by anything. Like if you buy a car, it's collateralized by the car. You don't pay to take the car. Credit cards are just unsecured debt. Now, and also you don't have to pay any interest if you pay the balance full. So you get a statement balance every 30 days, you pay it in full, which I recommend, and you don't pay any interest. Now, I do like this part. It has a rewards. So you get cash back 1.5 on all purchases. Now, rewards are nice because it basically just rewards you. You use it, you get 1.5 on all your things you buy. But when you're building credit, I recommend just using it for small amounts, something like one tank of gas, one meal, and pay it back. Now, some other benefits that you earn a $25 statement credit after signing up for automatic payments within the first 3 months of opening your account. Now, I recommend that you always sign up for automatic payments. I always do that for the full statement balance. So whatever I use it for, it takes out the full statement balance. And if you have a total balance of at least $250 in a Chase checking account, they'll increase your chances of approval. So now they're trying to get your business, get your checking account. So that's not bad. You get $25 plus 1.5, no annual fee, and then the APR. This is not a bad card. Let's just see the other ones here. And let me see anything else here. Here, this is really good. A path to upgrade path. Your account is automatically evaluated yearly to see if you can upgrade to a Chase Freedom Card Unlimited. To qualify upgrade, you must have a open Rise account, purchase something with your card within 12 months, make on-time payment, no suspension of Chase accounts. So after 1 year, they'll review the card and see if they can give you a regular card. Let's look at the next one here. So the next one here is the Petal 2 Visa credit card. Okay, no annual fee, no welcome offer. The APR, this is a secure credit builder. The APR is anywhere from 18.24% to 32% variable. Okay, we got some more rewards here. 1% cash back on all purchases to start. I like that. Okay, 1.25 cash back after making 6 on-time monthly payments. Okay, 1.5% cash back on making 12 on-time payments. So we're gonna make on-time payments no matter what. So, but it takes 12 months. Some other benefits is that you earn a credit line increase in 6 months by making qualified on-time payments. You earn 2 to 10% cash back at selected retailers. No annual fee, late fee, return payment fee, or foreign transaction fee. So this card, it's not bad. I like that they review the account after 6 on-time payments. With the Chase card, it'll take a year. The reward on this one is 1.5% on all purchases. And then the Visa here, you got to make 12 on-time payments to get 1.5%. So far, I'm still liking this Chase Freedom card so far. The rate is capped at 26%. And the rate with this one can be anywhere from 18 to 32%. Let's look at the next card here. The next one is the Discover Secure Credit Card. Okay, no annual fee. That's great. It's for credit building. It doesn't, no credit score required. Most of these should not require credit score anyway. APR interest rate 28.24. And look at this one, 2% cash back at gas stations and restaurants up to $1,000 quarterly. And after that, 1%. Now, from personal experience, I have a couple of cards where I get like around 2%. It's hard to really rack up that. But I like that you're getting 2% at gas stations and restaurants because you're going to buy gas anyway. So if you could just buy your gas with this card, you get a 2% discount and you get a 1% discount on everything. And then it does not require credit score to apply, no annual fee. After 7 months, they will automatically review it. I like this part here. I like this to upgrade and get your deposit back. So I'm really liking this one here. So right now, I would say this Discover one would be my number one right now because 2% on gas stations and groceries. Remember, you're just trying to build credit, and I don't want you using this credit card a lot. If you just use it at a gas station and maybe buy yourself one meal, you get 2% off, and everything else is 1%. I like that after 7 months, if you make all your payments on time, they'll review it, and then you could possibly get your deposit back. So I like this one here. I like this Discover card here. This is my kind of card because this one, they look at it at 6 payments, but you're not even getting close to 2%. You're going to, after 6 payments, you get 1.25. And then Chase is 1.5 on everything. So it really depends. If you don't eat out or buy a lot of gas, you might want the 1.5% cash back on everything. But remember too, this is not about rewards. This is really about just building your credit. Now this one is called the Chime Secure Card. Now I'm kind of familiar with Chime. What they do is they give you kind of like a checking account. And whatever in your checking account is kind of like what they kind of loan you. It's the same concept. So instead of you giving Chase $200 to hold to make it a secure card because they're securing it with your deposit, this one, let's say you have $500 in your checking account, Chime will basically give you a credit of $500. You're still borrowing your money. You have to build credit. So you're basically showing you're worthy by putting up your own money. So no annual fee. No welcome offer, no credit score required. Ooh, APR. So no APR. That's interesting. No rewards. Let's read this. Chime reports your activity to all 3 credit bureaus. No annual fee or monthly fees. No checks necessary to apply. No minimum security deposit required. So the reason why they do that is that they're going to open up let's read down here. Note that you must already have a Chime checking account with direct deposit to qualify for this card. So there's really no interest rate on this one. So this is not a bad idea. I mean, if you don't have a checking account, I would recommend this one because you get a checking account and a secure card. So now you have somewhere to get your direct deposit and build credit. This is not bad. I know some people that use this. Now, this is great if you don't have $200. So if you don't want to give a deposit $200, you would just open up a checking account with them and have your direct deposit go with them and then use that card to build your credit. Now, I do like that they report to all 3 major credit bureaus. I like that there's no credit check, no minimum security deposit. So this is not a bad card. I already have a checking account. Most people already have a checking account. But like I said, if you don't have $200, but you get to pay a direct deposit, this could be a good option for you. You don't pay any interest. But remember, you should be getting in the habit of paying the full balance every 30 days. They might just take it out of the checking account. I'm not sure about that. Let's see there. So there's no really path to upgrade. So there's no upgrade path for Chime Secure Card. However, you regularly use your card by making on-time payments to help qualify for a better card. So this is like a stepping stone. You get this, they report, you build credit, and then you eventually get a regular credit card. So not a bad idea, okay? I like the idea. I know people that use Chime, okay? What's the next one here? This is the Capital One Quicksilver Secure Card Rewards. Now, when I was coming up, none of these cards gave you reward with a secure card. The reward we're helping you build your credit. So these are really good. So no annual fee, no welcome fee, APR 29.74. I like this. 5% unlimited cash back on hotels and car rentals through Capital One Travel. Through Capital One Travel? Okay. Okay, 1.5% cash on everything else. No annual fee or hidden fees. You earn your $200 cash back as a statement credit when you qualify. So this one, they'll just give you your deposit back, your $200 to a statement credit. When you're ready, they'll automatically consider after 6 months, no additional deposit. So just throw out that 5% because if you book through Capital One, you're probably going to pay over anyway. And you're not going to be renting cars most of the time on a secure credit card. Your limit is going to be probably $200 or $300. So yeah. I'm not a big fan of this one. It's not a bad card. I mean, 1.5% back. They'll review it after 6 payments. And let's look at Navy Federal. Okay, Navy Federal, no annual fee. No offer, 18% APR. That's kind of low. I like the 18%. You get 1 point on all eligible purchases. You submit a $200 deposit or up to $5,000 deposit at your credit limit. You're eligible for an increase after 3 months, potential upgrade after 6 months. So after 3 months, they may give you a little bit of credit, and after 6 months, you get points, 1 point, but the rate's low. That's not bad either. Let's look at U.S. Bank here. What's this U.S. Bank? So no annual fee, no welcome fee. Interest rate's a little higher, 29%. And then you get 4 points on dining, 2 points on gas, 2 points on grocery stores, 1 point on purchases. I'm not a big fan of points because what are points? You know, sometimes you need a zillion points. I like 1% or 2%, but some people like points. So you submit a secure deposit of $300 to $5,000 as your credit limit. You get a 15% annual streaming credit like Netflix or something. So they'll give you $15 off your Netflix bill or Spotify. Do they review it? Okay. You may automatically upgrade to a U.S. Bank Gold Visa cert after your security deposit return responsible users. So it doesn't tell you when they will review it. When? Okay, we got Bank of America here. 1.5% cash back on everything. The rate 29.5%. You don't need a FICO. And that means you put down $1,000 secure deposit. If you have it, that's kind of pricey, $1,000. Wow. Let's see here. U.S. Secure Card. I like this one here. Let's look at this one here. U.S. Bank Secure Card. 29.9%. By the way, interest rates are higher on cards with rewards, okay? Don't carry a balance on a reward card, okay? 5% cash back on 2 categories that you choose quarterly. I like that. 2% cash back on everything else. 1% cash back on other purchases. So deposit 300 to 500. So the deposit's a little high on that one. Let's see here. Bank of America, 3% cash back on gas, online shopping, internet, phone bills, streaming, dining. 2% cash back on grocery stores, 1% cash back on everything else. I kind of like this one. When do they review your account for upgrade?
Doesn't say.
So there's a lot of cards here, and I'm probably not going to go through, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 cards here. It really depends on your preference. But I'll give you some tips and advice here is that if you do a rewards card, make sure it aligns with your lifestyle. So if you're going to use this card just to build credit, it's good to spend on something that you're already going to spend it on, like gas, because you need gas, or you're going to use it for a phone bill. So you choose a reward that rewards you for your utility bill. Also, I wouldn't put more than $200 on a secure card. They're basically holding your money while you build your credit. So I wouldn't do any more than $200 unless you want to, but I wouldn't do more than that and I wouldn't use that much. You're basically going to build credit. And the 2 biggest things that help your credit is payment history. So make sure you always pay on time with automatic payments, and make sure you don't use too much credit. Don't go over 30% utilization. So example, if you give them $200, try not to go over $60 because that's 30% of utilization. Utilization just means don't use too much credit. But you can't go wrong with these cards. But I would probably choose either the Chase or maybe the Discover, something like that. I always just like cards that give you just a flat 2% on everything. I've never been a big fan of categories. But let me know what you think. Comment below. Let me know what card you use or which one you're leaning towards. If you have questions, let me know. I think this video is getting long. I always try to make short videos, but they get long. Also, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next video. Thank you for watching.
Hey, that's pretty good.